Neil Sedaka performs tonight at 11 on Saturday night here on Channel 48.
Well, you know, you would think that if someone goes to the trouble to make an overseas phone call for a dinner reservation, the least you could do is honor it. Yeah, let me speak to Herr Kessler. Ja. Herr Kessler, ja, wie geht es Ihnen? Das ist Sky Whitney. Ja, nein, ich weiß nicht. Bitte schön, ich werde anrufen Sie am Morgen, nicht wahr? Ja, sehr gut. Auf Wiedersehen. Ja. You got that checklist, Spencer?
Pardon?
The checklist.
Yes, sir. The next thing you wanted to do was to call your field manager in Chicago, sir.
No, I'm not going to have time to. Put it down on the list. You'll do it next week, all right?
Mr. Whitney, if I may remind you, you did say I could have next week off.
Oh, yeah, all right. Then put it down on today's list at the bottom.
Thank you, sir.
All right. How do I look?
Gorgeous, as always, beautiful.
I just want to dazzle everyone in San Moritz.
Oh, well, you know, you're going to amuse them, too, if you wear those silly things on the slopes, you silly goose.
Well, if anyone can ski in these, I can.
Great heavens, Rose. Sure you're not going to wear that outfit to the restaurant.
No. I was just trying it on. I shall go up and change right now.
Something a little less grand, dear. Remember, it's just going to be a casual dinner.
All right. Skylar, you sure you don't want to go?
Well, I'm sure Skylar has dozens of things to do.
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. As a matter of fact, I have not even started to pack yet.
And I think that you should begin packing immediately, don't you?
Yeah, you're right. Spencer, why don't you come on upstairs, give me a hand, all right?
Yes, sir.
Mike.
Is that you, Geraldine?
Yes, I'm just calling to say we'll be a few minutes late.
That's all right. Just as long as you get there.
Yes, of course. Goodbye.
The Edge of Night is brought to you by new Formula Era, a new combination of powerful cleaners concentrated into 1/4 cup, and by Zest, the deodorant bar that leaves no sticky soap film so you feel really clean.
Can anything make you stop using soap?
No way! When you discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed, you're gonna say no to your soap.
I'll admit, Zest pours on the lather.
When you discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed,
Doesn't cleaner than soap. Can even feel it.
you're gonna say no to your soap.
I'll put deodorant Zest to a test. Lather one arm with soap, Zest the other. Now rinse. Oh, feels tacky from soap, but Zest leaves a cleaner, fresher feeling than soap.
When you discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed,
Back to soap?
Nope.
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 discover the cleaner, feeling obsessed.
When we set out to improve a great laundry detergent, we wanted to keep the powerful cleaners that work on ordinary dirts, that cut through food stains, that get out grease and oil, and add powerful cleaners that clean collar soil even better than before. So that's what we did. All in the concentrated 1/4 cup called New Formula Era. So effective, it cleans clean through. Watch Era clean through collar soil, taco grease, and motor oil. We treat only the top with a teaspoon of Era, rub, run under warm water, and look. New Era cleans clean through. That's the kind of power you get in Era's little 1/4 cup. New Era, power that cleans clean through.
The role of Jinx Avery is now being played by Susan McDonald.
Gavin, for heaven's sakes, we have enough troubles with that double pneumonia.
Well, for some reason, it doesn't feel cold out here.
Well, it feels cold to me. Come on inside.
I've just been thinking. The difference a few seconds can make in somebody's life.
Well, you can think just as well indoors.
It took just a few seconds to have that trigger pulled. It would take only 1 second.
Hey, come on.
Hey, I wasn't thinking anything like that. No, I love life too much. The reason I love life so much is because I love you so much.
Isn't this ridiculous? I mean, we were standing outside in 0-degree weather when we could be nice and warm inside.
Well, I am nice and warm every time I hold you in my arms. But if you want to go back inside, we will go back inside. I have to talk to you about something, about our Christmas gift.
I thought we already decided.
I know we decided no gifts, but I have an idea for something that we can give each other.
What's that?
A portrait, a photograph of each other for both of us.
It's a wonderful idea. We could ask Valerie Bryson. I'm sure it wouldn't be very expensive. And yes, that would mean a lot to me.
Be something for you to look at those long, lonely nights.
Hey, come on, don't say things like that. I'm worried enough as it is. Gavin, why did you have to tell Mike Carr you're changing your story?
I had to, Jody. I was wrong when I said I'd lie.
Well, is it right to tell the truth if it means spending time in prison?
You know something? You're right. It is getting cold out here.
Are you two out of your minds?
No, we were just getting some fresh air.
Well, what you better do is finish getting ready. We're due at the restaurant at 8 o'clock.
Gavin, if you still want to borrow that tie, I left it on the bed in your room.
Thank you.
What's the matter?
Oh, you're the doctor. You tell me.
All right, you're fine. You're just feeling a little nervous, that's all.
That's the diagnosis, all right.
Look, we really don't have to go through with this tonight, or I could handle the whole thing by myself if you like.
No. I want to be there, no matter how unpleasant it is. It's just that it's so different from last night. Everybody seems so happy.
I know, even the people who had good reasons not to be.
You mean Jinx?
Yeah.
She really is a remarkable woman. Who would ever guess that she had serious medical problems?
I know, she seems so full of life and energy.
Yeah, especially with Derek.
Not much doubt he's attracted to her, is there?
I think that's putting it mildly, darling.
Well, he really doesn't know her very well.
Oh, well, some things don't take very long.
What do you mean? You think it's serious?
Derek Mallory's been ripe for a major crush for a long, long time. You know that.
Well, this is certainly the wrong time for it, isn't it?
Yes, I know, and that's why I think that maybe you should... Of course, you can't do that, can you?
What, warn him?
Yes.
Thought had occurred to me.
But that really wouldn't be fair to her, would it? I mean, if he knew that she was dying, he'd... Frankly, I don't know what the right thing to do is.
Well, I know one thing. I gave Jinx that promise. I've got to keep it. We've both got to keep it.
I'm sorry I missed you last night, Miss Avery. Hector was wrong.
Wrong about what?
You dummy, you said there was a classy lady waiting for me. You didn't mention that she was beautiful.
Well, I'll settle for classy.
So you're interested in our little acting studio?
Yes. The question is whether or not your acting studio is interested in me.
I'm interested. And so is Jimmy, if you've got some money.
Pay no attention to these guys. We did start out giving acting lessons.
Oh, well, I don't care about acting lessons. I was told that you were forming some sort of a repertory company.
That's right. But we're just getting started, so you'd be in on the ground floor.
This is the top floor.
Johnny's the brains of the company.
It was a joke, Hector.
Mm-hmm.
We believe this town could really use a good, strong acting company. We're looking for a leading lady.
What have you done, honey?
My name is Jinx.
That's a real cute name. Is that for real? You wouldn't believe my real name.
I can hardly believe you.
Just too good looking, huh?
Have you had any experience on the stage?
Yes. As a matter of fact, that's all the experience I've had. I studied for a year with Glenda Warren in New York, and then I did some small parts in an off-Broadway show. Well, really, they were off-Broadway. The only lead I did was in a showcase with the Strollers until they relocated to Chicago.
And why didn't you go with them?
I was sick of being in cities.
Would you mind doing a reading for us?
No, I'd love to.
What do you think, Jimmy? How about the goodbye scene?
Goodbye scene. I should be able to do that very well.
Oh, well, here I go again. Husband and kids all sick in bed, home from work and home from school, cramps and nausea, diarrhea too. Change the channel, bring me a book. Mom be a nursemaid, mom be a cook. Run up and downstairs, answer the bell. So, Pepto-Bismol, help! Relieve those cramps and misery, and please relieve that diarrhea. My poor aching family. It's tough on them and tough on me. Colt and soothe, and maybe then things will come back to normal again.
The Campbell Soup Tureen Museum invites you to see and enjoy a spectacular collection of soup tureens, some from hitherto inaccessible collections. The Campbell Museum collection of soup tureens, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, admission free at the Campbell Museum, Campbell Place, Camden, New Jersey.
Sid, what's going on tonight? Since when did you start locking the door?
Yeah, I thought maybe you were closed for the holidays, but then we saw the lights on.
Oh, I knew I didn't make that sign big enough.
Wait a minute. Sign? What sign?
The one outside that says we're closed tonight for a private party.
Oh, Sid, we didn't see a sign. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I'm a better cook than I am a sign painter.
Well, that's kind of bad news, because it's too late to make reservations anyplace else, and I did promise Val dinner tonight.
We could crash the party.
Good idea. Who's giving it?
Look, if you're really desperate, well, I think I could throw a fast something or other together, but you'll have to make yourself scarce in about a half hour, okay? Because that's when the other people are expected to arrive.
Well, that sounds okay to me.
Sounds great to me. Have the restaurant all of ourselves. We'll have our own private party.
Okay, but don't expect a wide choice of food, please. The only thing that's ready is the lamb stew, but it's pretty good. I made it myself.
Sounds irresistible.
Okay, I'll get you a couple of bowls and some bread and stuff.
Now, Sid, you're sure this is okay?
Oh, yeah. Just don't ask for any appetizers or salad or anything fancy like that, okay?
Knives and forks?
I think I can manage that. Here, pour yourself some wine. And just remember, you've got to be out of here in 30 minutes.
Oh, that's no problem, because we got a party to go to a little later on anyway. So, by the way, you never did tell us who's giving this party.
Well, it's a government official.
Sounds sort of mysterious.
Yeah, I can't remember there ever being a private party at the tavern before, but, well, then again, it's the season for it.
You're not kidding. You realize how many parties we've been to?
Really?
But, you know, Sid seems sort of nervous to me.
Maybe it's an important government official.
Maybe.
Just the same, I wish we had planned the evening a little better. I think I would have enjoyed a nice, leisurely, candlelit dinner.
Any special reason?
Well, now that you mention it, there is. I want to give you your Christmas present.
Oh, now, Kelly, you promised we wouldn't exchange presents.
I lied.
Kelly?
No. I'm just that compulsive liar, that's all. Here you go.
Oh, my goodness, Kelly.
Don't look so overwhelmed. You haven't even seen what's inside yet.
I'm afraid to look.
There's nothing to be afraid of. I promise. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Kelly, earrings. Yeah. Oh, the earrings.
The earrings that you pointed out that you like so much in the jewelry store window, yeah.
I wasn't hinting, I promise.
Do you still like them?
Oh, Kelly, I love them. Oh, they are the sweetest, loveliest earrings I've ever seen in my whole life.
And you're also relieved the fact that they're only earrings, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Well, when I brought the box out, I saw the look on your face. You know, it didn't even occur to me that there was anything else in the box, like an engagement ring or anything.
Kelly, I wasn't thinking any such thing. Why should I?
Yeah. I mean, especially since we've never discussed anything that heavy before, you know, marriage or engagement or anything.
If we had, I'm sure you can imagine how I'd feel on the subject.
I can imagine, but I'd rather hear it from you.
I would say that, I really can't think about marriage right now. I just have too many things on my mind. But the earrings are beautiful, Kelly. Really. Oh, I love them. Thank you. I almost forgive you for being such a liar.
Thank you.
Well, look at that. Romantic?
Didn't you see the sign on the door that said a private party tonight?
Yeah. We're part of it.
Huh? What's going on here, anyway?
Let's take a break.
Share a moment with Lauren Bacall.
I'm enjoying life today more than I ever have, and I live it to the fullest. Maybe because I finally learned how to pick my pleasures, like coffee. I picked High Point, and I'll tell you why. It's flavor. Flavor that's full of life. I like that. That wonderful aroma tells you that High Point's no ordinary coffee, and the flavor proves it. This is good. More than good. It's lively. Did you know that High Point's decaffeinated? I'll tell you a secret. Caffeine sometimes makes me tense, and tension can show on your face. In my profession, you have to look your best. Look, I set high standards for myself. I set high standards for my coffee. That's why High Point's #1 with me.
Ready, Miss Bacall?
I think you'll like it, too.
High Point decaffeinated coffee with flavor as full of life as you are.
Betsy smells funny.
That's baby smells. Smelly formula, sticky baby food.
Diapers.
That's ammonia. Baby laundry's a special problem. So instead of regular detergent, I use Dreft with enriched borax. It's specially made for baby laundry.
There's borax in grain after grain of Dreft. Dreft gets tough baby laundry clean and clean smelling.
Now she smells good.
Dreft cleans baby smells out of baby laundry.
Well, you're really taking it to heart, aren't you?
You know what it's like, Nancy? Watching an old movie with a sad ending. You know what's going to happen, but you're powerless to change it.
Well, now, maybe Gavin will change. He's already changed his mind once.
No, I think he gave me his final word at the party. He honestly believes he struggled with Gunther for that gun. And you know what? I think he's sincere.
Well, Miles is sincere, too. How can they both be right?
That's the problem. Their stories are in direct conflict.
The only explanation I can come up with is that Gavin's memory is faulty.
Well, that's the conclusion I've reached myself. But I'd hate to be a defense attorney and try to tell that story to a jury.
Oh, my goodness, Cliff couldn't possibly stand up there and say, I'm sorry, Your Honor, my client can't remember exactly what happened that night.
Especially since Gavin insists that his memory is crystal clear.
Does Tony Hammersmith know this?
Yes, I told him. Needless to say, he wasn't displeased.
So then he's going to get his conviction.
Of course. He'll be able to prove that Gavin is lying.
Oh, my poor dear, I knew this day was come sooner or later. All your instincts as a defense attorney are coming to the surface now, when you're the chief prosecutor.
Yeah, I guess that's the worst part.
Yeah. However, it is Mr. Hammersmith's responsibility, isn't it?
But my responsibility is finding out the whole truth. And that's why tonight is so important.
Why don't you bring the car out front, Spencer? I'm going to be leaving in a couple minutes.
Yes, sir. Probably another delivery.
Good evening. Spencer, isn't it? Detective Stone, Monticello PD.
Do you have an appointment, Detective?
No, of course he doesn't have an appointment, Spencer. Cops in this town don't need appointments, or didn't you know that? What do you want here?
I was hoping I'd be able to speak with you for a moment, Mr. Whitney.
Well, you were hoping in vain.
My partner tells me that you and your wife are leaving for Europe tomorrow morning.
Yes, that's right. So I don't have any time for idle chatter, Detective.
Well, I was hoping since you're going to be unavailable for a while, I might speak with you briefly about Gunther Wagner.
I've told you everything I care to on that subject.
Well, it's a relatively new subject, that being the box of blank cartridges he bought.
I also told you I don't know anything about them. Gunther was not in the habit of making me privy to his little jokes.
Jokes? Now, what would make you use that word?
Excuse me. Do you still like the car, Mr. Whitney?
Yes! Damn it, bring the car around. I'm ready to go.
Yes, sir.
It occurred to me that a box of blank cartridges might be used for a practical joke. And I was just wondering if that joke might have been intended for Gavin Wiley.
I haven't the faintest idea.
I see. Did Gunther tell you that Gavin kept a pistol in his studio?
He might have.
He may have been planning on putting those blanks in that pistol. Don't you think that's possible?
I've told you I don't know anything about it. Now, if you will excuse me, Detective, I have got business to take care of this evening.
Yes, of course. I have a dinner engagement myself. Oh, by the way, my partner, Damien Tile, is doing quite well. I'm sure you'd be happy to hear. He's expected to be out of the hospital in a couple of days.
Oh, I'm delighted.
It worked like a charm, Mr. Whitney. The only thing is, I couldn't get him to shoot me from a distance, you know. I know you wanted at least 10 feet, but he wouldn't play the game, so I had to grab the gun and pull the trigger myself, the little sissy.
Oh, that's all right, Gunther. I'll just remove these blanks here and replace them with the real thing. Then I will drive you over to the house, put you in the attic, and I'll get you your money.
Cash, Mr. Whitney. Nothing but cash.
Oh, yes, Gunther, nothing but cash. And then I will tell Gavin that I have just saved his hide, and that I have taken your body and given you a private burial.
Mr. Whitney?
Yes.
The car's ready now, sir.
Very good.
I understand Mike disqualifying himself, but Tony Hammersmith, have you ever met him?
No, I haven't. Have you met with him yet?
Yeah, we had our preliminary discussion this morning. You know that feeling you get when you walk into a lion's cage without knowing it?
No, I can't say I've ever had that experience.
Well, I did this morning. I stuck out my hand to say hello, and he nearly bit it off.
I have eaten here before, and the food is much better than the ambiance.
Oh, this is my first time, but I'm sure I'll enjoy it.
Well, it ain't the coach house. Hello!
Hello, Raven and Mrs. Saxon.
It's so empty in here.
Yes.
Sid's in the kitchen. She'll be right out.
Oh, Mrs. Saxon, it is so nice to welcome you here. I think you can have your pick and choose of wherever you'd like to sit. How would this be?
Fine.
Fine, thank you.
It's very quiet in here, isn't it? As they say in those westerns, it's almost too quiet.
If you think you need extra strength pain relievers for headache relief, you should know this. A new medical study shows the amount of pain reliever in extra strength Tylenol is no more effective for headaches than Bayer aspirin. The fact is, there is no medical study proving that any pain reliever you can buy gives more headache relief than Bayer. Not Anacin, Excedrin, nothing. Why pay for extra medicine? For headaches, nothing gives you more relief than Bayer. Nothing.
America, what do you want in a cheese puff?
How about more cheese? Yeah! More cheese!
More
cheese, please!
New Cheetos snacks add more cheese to please. And more real cheese flavor makes new Cheetos cheese-flavored snacks cheesier.
Now more cheddar makes Cheetos taste better.
There's more
cheese!
More cheese to please.
With new Cheetos?
You possess a powerful force.
No, it possesses me.
What's happening to your face?
Tonight, David Banner is changed into the Incredible Hulk.
Of course I have skied before. Don't you know I was practically raised on the slopes? It's just that it's been a few years, so I think I might be a little rusty.
Raven, I do hope you take some lessons before you get on those slopes. Skiing is a lovely sport, but it can be dangerous.
Oh, I know. I promise I'll be very, very careful, but I do want to dazzle everyone on the slopes, so the ski instructors will be dying to teach me.
You've certainly bought enough clothes.
Oh, well, I mean, some of those are for après-ski. That's French, means after skiing.
Oh, really? I never would have known.
Sorry. I'm so excited I can't think properly.
Of course you are.
You know, you don't look very happy, and you've been sort of nervous all day today. Is it because you're going to be alone at the house?
Oh, Mike.
Look who just came in.
How are you?
Hi. Hello, David. Hello. At least Mike Carr is wearing a nice jacket. The last time I came here, everyone had cowboy clothes.
Raven, you haven't told me anything about your plans. I don't even know the hotel where you'll be staying.
Oh.
The cab house just came in. They must be having dinner with the Carrs. Kelvin Stoner just came in. I can't believe this. I know everyone in the restaurant.
That isn't so unusual, is it?
Wait a minute. Is this deliberate?
What do you mean?
It's a surprise. A surprise party, a bon voyage. I can't believe it. Why didn't you tell me I'm not dressed? Gavin Wyler just came in. Thought he was in prison.
All right, Sid. We're all here.
What is going on around here?
Delicious hot cereal. What is it?
Great. What is it?
Yummy. What is it?
Grape nuts? It's a great hot taste from an unexpected place. Hot grape nuts. The recipe's easy. The result? A savory blend of wholesome wheat and barley, deliciously hearty, uniquely grape nuts. For a great hot taste from an unexpected place, hot grape nut cereal.
Well, Dad and George are out of the house, and I've made some General Foods International coffees.
Terrific. Now we can talk.
Celebrate the moments of your life. I feel like some smooth cafe francais.
Ooh, Swiss mocha. Just for me?
I remember chocolate's your favorite flavor.
Delicious. You always make me feel special.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
With General Foods International coffees.
Tonight at 8, Sean Connery stars in Zardoz, a futuristic tale of two parallel cultures set 300 years in the future. Now, stay tuned for Love on the High Seas, next on The Love Boat.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
I read it for the world news.
I read it for the movies.
I read it for the science news. I read it for the sports. For new technology.
For the economy.
For space news. For people. Education.
Medicine.
Show business. Books.
There's one magazine with so much in it that 30 million people read it every week. It's Time magazine. Call this number and get Time for almost half price. 26 issues for $19.97, less than 77 cents an issue. Plus, with your paid subscription, get this desk encyclopedia free. It doesn't stay in the library because you can take it anywhere. 3 cased volumes covering astronomy to zoology. Get the desk encyclopedia free with Time at nearly half the cover price. Call toll-free 1-800-621-8200.